on this BuMpY 50-point inspection from Big Tree Brewing Company out. Actually, it's Big Tree Brewing Company, but this is brewed at Goodwater Brewing Company in Williston, Vermont. It's called YACHT ROCK, and it is a hazy single hop Mosaic IPA. It's 6% ABV. It says because summer can't come soon enough, loads of late edition and dry hopping for max pleasure. It also says loose lips sinks ships. So let's go ahead and crack this one open and start this inspection. Alright. The head. Very tight, white, bubbled, frothy looking head. Looks like melted whipped marshmallow on top. Color of the beer itself is a nice, we'll call it gold, and it does have a haze to it. Doesn't look murky, but it does have a haze. It's my first time ever having this brewing company, and looking at the date, it is just a couple days over a month old, so still fairly fresh. And let's get some aromas here. Oh, I'm gonna go with a guava on that. Guava, passion fruit. There's a bit of like a slight orange, maybe more tangerine-esque. It came to mind. I'm gonna put pineapple in there too. Pineapple is definitely not a dominant note. I would say that kind of guava and passion fruit type thing going on is mostly it, with that underlying bit of like a tangerine type note. Mosaic. Let me just see what this says that Mosaic should be. I know it says blueberry usually and stuff like that. Not getting any blueberry out of this. Strong citrus, balsam pine, blueberry, and tropical fruit. So I guess I'm getting the tropical fruit and some of that citrus. So anyways, cheers. Let's get into the drink now. Yeah, it's like a light, wet body, not soft. Carbonation, I'd say, is getting into that medium realm. Very little bit of a bread note from the malt. Very light breadiness, and kind of just a fruit bowl a little bit. It does kind of have that guava flavor up front. Getting like a passion fruit kind of tail end with this one. Mid palate, slight pine. Yeah, a little bit of the that kind of citrusy tangerine type thing in there. Right up front though, it's guava. Mid palate, pine, citrusy, tangerine. Finish, kind of passion fruit. Not super bitter. It's a balancing bitterness to this one. It's not a harsh bitterness at all, which I appreciate that. But yeah, you can tell it's an IPA. And they call it a hazy and not a New England, right? Because. All right, let me put a score to this. All right, the appearance, 6 out of 6. For the aromas on this one, they're all right, decent. I can pick up a good amount of aromas on it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The flavors, it's missing a bit. I wish there was a bit more of a malt backbone to it. I wish There was like some wheat notes and stuff like that. Hops coming through fairly well. It's balanced. It's not an explosion of flavor, but it's decent overall. I'm gonna give it a 15 out of 19 for the flavor. Body a little bit disappointing with a hazy. This one just being like really thin-bodied and wet. I would have liked a thicker mouthfeel, softer palate. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 for the body. My overall on this one, about a 7 out of 10. It's doable. So for Big Tree Brewing, their Yacht Rock Hazy Single Hop Mosaic IPA, it's going to get a bumpy 39 out of 50, which is going to put this as a good beer. So cheers. Thank you all for watching.